Basketball is one of the most interesting sports and has many fans. Basketball players can sustain different injuries due to the sport's fast pace, physical contact and frequent high-impact movements. Proper conditioning, technique and safety measures are essential to help minimize the risk of these injuries. Ankle sprains. An ankle sprain occurs when the foot rolls, twists or turns beyond its normal range of motion, typically during activities like landing from a jump or making a sudden direction change. This movement can stretch or tear the ligaments that support the ankle joint.
He got it rolled up on or something because there was like a double team there.
Knee injuries, for instance ACL tears, the anterior cruciate ligament can tear when the knee is forced to twist or bend unnaturally, often during rapid changes in directions or when landing from a jump.
Oh no, did he hurt his knee? He landed awkwardly.
Meniscal tears. This occurs when the knee is twisted or bent while bearing weight, causing the meniscus cartilage to tear. General strains and sprains. Sudden or forceful movements such as jumping or pivoting can strain or sprain the knee muscles and ligaments. A sprain is an injury to the ligaments, a tissue that connects bone to bone in the joint. And a strain is an injury to the muscle or tendons. Tendons connect muscle to bone. Fractures. Fractures result from direct impacts such as hitting the floor or colliding with another player. Common fractures in basketball include those of the fingers, hands and wrists from contact with the ball or other players. Muscle strains. Muscle strains occur when the muscles are stretched too far or subjected to excessive force, leading to tears in the muscle fibers. This can happen during explosive movements like sprinting, jumping or abrupt changes in directions. Shoulder injuries and rotator cuff injuries. These occur from repetitive overhead movements such as shooting or passing, leading to wear and tear of the rotator cuff muscles. Dislocations. Shoulder dislocations typically result from a fall or collision when the shoulder is forced out of the socket, usually due to the arm being stretched or hit awkwardly.
He is holding his upper right arm.
Contusions or bruises. Contusions are caused by direct impacts or blows to the body, leading to bruising of the skin and underlying tissues. In basketball, players can get bruises from collision with other players or falls.
This when we come back. It's a 52.
Concussions. Concussions result from a blow to the head or violent jolt that shakes the brain within the skull. This can happen from collisions, falls or direct impacts to the head, disrupting the normal brain function.
He's concussed.
Injuries to the back injuries such as strains, herniated disc, can occur from excessive improper twisting, lifting or sudden movements. The physical demands of jumping, running and quick direction changes can place stress on the back muscles and spine, leading to injuries. Tendon rupture. Tendon rupture occurs when a tendon, which connects muscle to bone, tears completely. This can happen due to sudden forceful movements like jumping, pivoting or sudden changes in direction. A common example in basketball is Achilles tendon rupture, often caused by explosive push-offs or overstretching during jump or sprint. Avulsion fractures. An avulsive fracture occurs when the fragment of a bone is pulled off by a tendon or ligament. This can result from a sudden pull or twist when the tendon or ligament is subjected to high force, such as during rapid change of direction or a forceful landing. For example, an ankle sprain might cause the ligament to pull on the bone, leading to an avulsion fracture. Injury to the meniscus. The meniscus is a cartilage pad that acts as a cushion between the femur and the tibia in the knee. Meniscus injuries often occur when the knee is twisted or subjected to heavy pressure during sudden stops, pivots or awkward landings after jump. These movements can cause the meniscus to tear, leading to pain, swelling and restricted movement. Facial injuries. Facial injuries in basketball can result from direct impacts with another player, the ball or the floor. These injuries may include fractures like broken nose, cuts and bruises. For example, an elbow to the face during a rebound or collision with an opponent can cause significant facial trauma.
So we'll head to a break. We'll revisit this when we come back.
Vertebral injuries. Vertebral injuries involve damage to the vertebrae, the bones that make up your spine. In basketball, such injuries can occur from falls, awkward landings or collisions that exert excessive force on the spine. For example, a hard fall after being fouled in mid-air or a strong impact during a collision can compress the spine, leading to fractures or disc injuries.
Marquis Daniels' back injury.